Hello, everyone. Oh, wow, this mic does have kind of an echo here. My son just called me, so I think I'm just going to talk about him for a little bit. He is 17. He's going into his senior year of high school, and we are looking at colleges, which is kind of scary time because I had no idea how competitive college had become. When I was in high school, I applied to 3 colleges. His college counselor said that he should apply to no more than 13 colleges. I was like, wow, that's a lot more than I applied to. Things have really changed. But luckily he goes to this fancy private school in DC, so we have some help with that. And people are always a little bit surprised that we send him to a private school because we live in Arlington where the schools are very good, and it's true. The schools are very, very good. He went to public school in Arlington until middle school, and then we pulled him out and sent him to a private school. Not because of the school was excellent. We just realized that he wasn't quite gifted enough to go to school with the other public school kids in Arlington. They're all very, very gifted. Ask any parent in Northern Virginia if their child is gifted, and they will tell you that they are. He's also a little quirky, which is a suburban term for gay. Yeah, and I just found out tonight he is a platinum gay because I did have a C-section. And I don't want anyone to, get the wrong idea. Arlington, Virginia, it's a very liberal place. It is totally fine to be a gay kid in middle school in Arlington, Virginia, just as long as nobody finds out. It's fine. So we pulled him out. We sent him to this private school in DC. It's very liberal. You can be whoever you are. Nobody bullies you. My son told me that there's even a girl in his class that identifies as a Karen, and nobody's allowed to bully her, even though she's very annoying. A lot of my son's female friends, it's interesting, they all identify as bisexual. That's another thing that was not the case when I was younger, and I'm very jealous about that. Not because I'm into women, but I do love hedging my bets. There's a lot of things I missed out on. I met my husband in 1996. I got married in 2000. So, I missed out on the whole lesbian thing. I missed out on dick pics. I never got a dick pic when I was dating in the 1990s. I know. When you think about it, it kind of makes sense. To send a dick pic in the 90s, that would have been a lot of work. That would have been a lot of process. You would have had to take a picture of your dick with an actual camera. Then you would have had to bring the film someplace, get it developed. Hopefully you were at the end of your roll of film. Otherwise you'd have 24 pictures of your dick. Which I guess you could keep in some kind of file, in a file cabinet, you could label it dick pics for future use, or something like that. And then once the film is developed, once you have the picture, you'd have to get out an envelope. You'd have to address that envelope, you'd have to put a stamp on it and put it in the mail. So at that point, it probably would just be easier for somebody to go over to your house and show you his dick in person, which strangely enough is how I met my husband. No, I'm just kidding. My husband never went to my house. No, but I've been married for 23 years, and it's been a long time. We were thinking at this point we need to kind of add some excitement into our relationship, kick it up a notch. So we added a woman. She's a marriage counselor. That's really good. Marriage counseling is great. It's very helpful. They've been giving us a lot of tips. She told my husband that he needs to state his needs more clearly and to engage in active listening. She told me that I should try being less of a fucking cunt. Been very, very helpful. We recently did 23andMe, actually, I don't know. But yeah, it's I had to pay $135 $5 to find out that I'm 99% Ashkenazi Jew, so it's great. But I do like how they tell you all about your traits. I found out that I can smell asparagus. I was more likely than not to be able to smell asparagus. True. I found out that I was more likely to like chocolate ice cream than vanilla. Very true. Love chocolate ice cream. Delicious. I also found out that I was more likely than not to lick jelly off a man's balls. Not true. Not true. I am a jam girl all the way. It's a totally different mouthfeel. Anyway, guys, that's my time. I'm Pam Arlick.
Pam Arlick, everybody!